So in this subject, what we're going to do is we are going to talk about the components of a Facebook ad. After that, step 6, okay? The components of an ad. So basically, these these 6 components, okay? These first 6 steps are just setting up your fan page, correct? So that you can create an ad, right? But there are different components about the ad as well. Now let's emphasize on these, okay? So once you have the knowledge, you need to learn how to synthesize that knowledge. Are you getting the point here?
Yes.
Correct? So now how you're going to synthesize that knowledge? So first you need to make things simple, correct? Right? When a child gets into school, he does not start studying 12th standard, right? He first learns ABC, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Before you start doing maths, you learn 1, 2, 3, right? The child runs 1, 2, 3, correct?
Right, correct.
So the simple things, when mastered, can be transformed into complicated things, right? Correct?
Right.
So in the same way, when you learn all the knowledge, you need to learn how to make that knowledge simple, right? Now you have all the knowledge of Facebook ads, the pixels, the objectives, right? You've watched even the practical training as well, right? Correct? You know what events are, you know what is lead tracking, you know the different objectives, right? Correct? Right. Now, don't you think your next step would be how to make that particular knowledge, those skills, and how to apply them in a simple manner? Right. Correct? So now you need to learn the simplicity. Now let's talk about, we are going to talk about the components of a Facebook ad. Now what are the components of a Facebook ad? Basically, the components of a Facebook ad is number 1, an image, right? Correct?
Correct.
It can also be called as creative in the Facebook terms, right? Correct? Right. Other component can be a video, right? Correct? Yes. Then the other component is ad copy, right?
Yeah.
Ad copy is what? The ad copy of the Facebook ad, right? Facebook ad, right?
Yes.
Then what is the next component? Tell me. A landing page is a part of it, right? Correct? So that we can, again, a thank you page. A thank you page is important, right? So that we can put pixels on it, right? Correct? Yes. So now these are the basic components. Now when it comes to an offer, okay, when we are talking about a certain offer, so let's say if you are promoting maybe a PlayStation offer, okay, PlayStation offer, right? Correct? Okay. So what are you going to do? Correct? You see a PlayStation CPA offer, correct? CPA offer. So what are you going to do as your first steps? You need to make things simple, right? First, step one, you will closely look at the original landing page, okay, or let's say offer page, original offer page, landing page, right? Landing page, right? Step 2, you are going to analyze the keywords and ad copy of that landing page, okay. Step 3, you are also going to analyze the images used on that particular landing page, right?
Sir, can we use their picture in our landing page?
Yes. Now you've started thinking. Perfect thinking. This is what you need in CPA, creative thinking, okay? Yes, you can use. So you're also going to analyze the images used on that particular landing page, correct? You are going to analyze the colors of their landing page, right? Landing page, correct? So this is like phase one of what your research, okay? Now, the next thing what you're going to do is phase two. Phase two. Now you are going, let's put this bold, bold. In phase two, what you're going to do is you are going to make your own landing page, correct? So in phase two, you're going to, this would be like research, then phase two would be development, okay? This would be development, okay, correct? So now, step one, you are going to make an image, correct? An image for your ad, correct? Step two, it should be step one. Step two, you are going to make a video, correct? If you want to go advanced, right? Because video is always good. So you can either have an image for your ad or video for your ad, depending how quality you want to go for your customers, right? Correct? How qualitatively you want to go for your customers. So you're going to make a video, or I'll just put or, okay, or here, or you're going to make a video relevant to that particular research, okay? Research. This video can be a PPT as well, PPT of images with music, right? Correct? Step three, you are going to compose a nice ad copy that you can use for your Facebook ad for that particular PlayStation offer, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Step four, then again you will make a landing page, correct, for that offer, which will mimic the colors of the original offer, okay, and you can use the images of that original offer page, okay, offer page. Step three, you are going to create a thank you page, correct? And you will put pixels. You will put your Facebook pixels, FB pixels, on that thank you page, correct? Again, step five. So using the above 5 steps. So basically, with the thank you page, you would be collecting with the landing page thing. You will be also able to collect leads, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about the benefits here, okay? I'll just say the benefits of step 4 and step 5. The benefits of step 4 and step 5, because you also need to know the benefits before you so that you can take action on that particular part, right? We only take action on certain things when we know benefits about that, right? If the benefits are more than what we expect, we take massive action, right? Correct? So you will make a landing page, you're going to make a thank you page, okay? Now the benefits of step 4 and step 5 here, okay? Let's talk about the benefits. Now, the benefits would be you would be able to collect leads, right? Correct? As your email list, right?
Right.
So I'll call those benefits as A, B, and C. A, B. Now, B, you would be able to create a custom audience, custom audience, correct? Because you have pixels installed where? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Pixel installed where?
In thank you page.
Thank you page. Very good. So you'll be able to create a custom audience. You would be able to create a local-like audience, right? Correct. Now the benefits
Right.
of custom audience is saving money on ads, right? Correct. And the benefit of
Right.
local-like audience, you already know what is a local-like audience, right? So correct. So the benefit, what is the benefit of local-like audience? Tell me.
It would be
So let me tell you that with an example, okay? So let's say you created example. So I'll call this example X, okay? Example X. So X1, I'll call this X1. Okay, so example X1, okay? So you created
audience.
an ad in maybe, let's say, Texas, okay? Texas, correct?
Okay.
Now, or maybe you created an ad in US for USA, okay, correct? Now, you got an audience of, let's say, 10,000 people, people who came on your thank you page, right? Correct? On Facebook, correct?
Right.
Wow, Facebook, wow, your first FB ad, right? Correct? Now, what you can do is with the lookalike audience. So let's say you want to, now these 10,000 people have, what does this mean if they came on your thank you page? What does it mean? Does it mean if they have visited your PlayStation thank you page, PlayStation offer thank you page? Tell me. They have interest, right? They have interest in PlayStation, right? PlayStation. Moreover, they have interest in gaming, right? Right?
Right.
Now, when you create a lookalike audience, when you create a look-alike audience, okay, correct? You can simply create a look-alike audience of X1 people, that is 10K people, correct? And when you create this lookalike audience, you get the option to choose the country, okay, correct?
Yeah.
So you can simply choose, when creating the lookalike audience, you can simply choose, let's say there are 10,000 people who showed interest in PlayStation, right? PlayStation. Now, when you create a lookalike audience, these people, Facebook is going to find, so let's say you choose Canada as your lookalike audience, okay? Like audience. When you're creating identical audience for people for X1, okay? Now, when you choose Canada, okay, Facebook is going to crawl all the 10K people for your X1 who have shown interest, okay, who had shown interest in your X1 ad, okay, and it's going to check what different pages, what different websites, what different events have they triggered in Facebook, okay, correct? And then it will populate, then it will crawl all the people of Canada, correct? Canada, and it's going to match the behaviors, it's going to find the matching behaviors of all people in Canada with the behaviors of people Okay, so basically, 1 second. All right.
Yeah.
Now it's going to find that matching behavior of all people in Canada with the behaviors of people that you're in your X1 in your X1 ad, okay, okay, and then it's going to give you an audience of a pool of audience, a pool of matching behavior kind of audience present in Canada that might show almost a similar level of interest in your next in your gaming niche. Now you understand the point,
Yes, sir.
right? So this time when you are actually creating a lookalike audience, so let's say you spent $100, okay, on getting 10K audience in US, right? In US, right?
Yes. Okay.
Now when you create a lookalike audience, okay, when you use the lookalike feature, when you use the lookalike audience feature of Facebook, okay, Facebook, and when you create a lookalike audience of those 10K people, that is the X1, okay, X1 from your X1 ad, okay. Now tell me, who do you have to pay that again?
No.
No, if when you create the lookalike audience, you don't have to pay for the 10K people from Canada again, right? Correct?
Right.
You will quickly find your targeted audience that is available in Canada and you can simply reach them, right? Correct? You don't have to buy that data, right?
Okay.
Did you understand the point here?
Without spending the dollar, how will get that?
Yes. So basically, you will collect the data, right? Correct. So you would know the 10K people present in Canada who might be interested in your gaming ad, and then you can simply run an ad directly to those 10K people. So that would be much cheaper, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
When you know your audience and when you run an ad directly towards that audience, don't you think that's much cheaper?
Yes, sir.
So don't you think you would be saving more money on ads when you create a lookalike audience?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
you understand this. Now you understand the point.
Yes, sir. I got it. Yeah.
Any confusion?
No, sir. No, sir. It's very interesting.
So basically, this is the simple process. Like this is the benefit of creating a landing page and thank you page and putting the pixels, right? Correct. Obviously, now the next step here. So basically, ABC. Now we were talking about the benefits. Let's talk about the benefit D, right? Benefit D. So benefit D. When you create a thank you page, when you create a thank you page, you also need to create an email sequence, right? Correct. So that as soon as the person opts in into your thank you page, okay, A B C D E F, as soon as the person opts into your thank you page, he receives an instant automated email about your offer, right? Correct.
Yes.
So where exactly do you start making money? When the person receives the email, right?
Right.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
So if you don't have that email thing, not everybody is going to maybe get your offer the first time they see it, right? But once you, as soon as they receive the email, the chances increase, right? Correct?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
you understand the complete picture of how to use that knowledge and how these things will work, right?
Yes, sir.
Correct? So this is the basic understanding on how you're going to use that knowledge in a simple and synthesized way when using Facebook ads.